Hey guys, this is Brendan with Gone Mobile Vans. We're here at our shop in Costa Mesa, California. Behind me is a 2023 Mist Blue Transit Trail. One-off color, made in 2023. It looks fantastic. We turned it into a killer adventure van. Let's take a look at it. All right guys, so right up front, this is the 2023 High Roof Transit Trail. You know it's a trail by the front marker lights on the grille. It's a fantastic looking grille. 10-speed transmission, 310 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. This thing is a beast. So the trail package did come with the black HID xenon headlights. They look fantastic. More and more of the transits that we're getting for our clients also coming with those black HID lights, but they are fantastic. They look super clean at night. I love the little illumination around the eyes. It looks killer. So this was a transit trail. So it came with the trail package right from Ford. And as some of you know, they had to fix their recalls with smaller tires. So they ended up putting 235, 65, 17 tires back on there. Kept the stock wheels for the trail package. However, it just looks out of proportion. So we went ahead and took care of that for the client. So we swapped out the wheels. We went with the Method 703s, which are the right offset to fit bigger tires on these transits. And we went back and put some 245, 75, 16s back onto it. So went back to the stock size tires that came on the transit trail originally, but we changed the wheels, which brings them in a little bit and changes all the geometry so these tires fit and don't rub at all. Ford could have done that super easy as well, but we took care of it for them. We think it looks fantastic, and this is the right way to set up these trails. So right up top, guys, we've got the Flatline Van Company Safari Rack. The Safari Rack has got the drop front. We've got it pre-wired for some additional future proofing for some off-road lights up there if the client wants. We have a Fiamma F45 as a manual awning. We think the manual awning is the way to go on any adventure van these days. We got two 100-watt solar panels up there, the Max fan, the AC unit, and is also a Starlink mini mount up there ready to go for internet wherever you need. So moving on down the van, right below the awning is a Rigid Industries scene light. We mount that right above the sliding door so you got light getting in and out of the door when you're camped at night. There's a solid factory glass on the slider door. Most of these vans are coming that way. We think it's a fantastic option. You should just keep it that way. If you want, we can pull that window and put in one that opens for you. A little bit farther back, we got the Flare Space Flare. We have these texture coated black, so a super robust coating on those things. We got half slider windows with bug screens in the flares, so plenty of ventilation. You don't have to worry about the mosquitoes getting in there when you're sleeping sideways inside the van. For additional lighting on the roof rack, we've got some scene lights on the driver's side and the rear of the roof rack. These are 20-watt KC scene lights, all on independent switches, so you can really light up your area. You can pick and choose. You want lights just at the back or just on the driver's side or just on the passenger side. We got you covered. So on the driver's side of the rear of the van, we've got the Flatline Van Company tire carrier. This allows us to have a full-size 245, 75, 16 tire on there with a matching rear wheel as well. Came out really nice. So on the passenger side, we've got Flatline's gear platform. This is sort of a choose-your-own-adventure platform. You can mount whatever you want up there, propane tanks, recovery gear, bike racks. Below that, we've got their storage box. This is a fantastic box for keeping your kitchen gear, recovery gear. I've got some camp chairs in there, some boots that I get wet when I go fishing in mine, but really a fantastic box, plenty of uses with that thing. So on the driver's side of the van, we've got the Flatline side ladder. That is a trail-specific side ladder that mounts up perfectly to the trail side steps. We've got the Flare Space Flare that's texture-coated black with an awning window on this side. So this client wanted an awning window. You can open that when it's raining. You can have an awning window on the driver's side. You can't have it on the passenger side because the sliding door might collide with that window, but it's a neat option for the driver's side. And moving forward, we got a half slider window in there, so that opens up with a bug screen as well. Great for ventilation, passing a drink out to somebody as they're setting up camp. It's a great window. All right, guys, that's it for the outside of this van. Let's take a look at the inside. All right, guys, right up front, this van has got everything in the cockpit, all the comfort and safety features that you'd like. It's got the big 12-inch HD screen for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, everything else you might need, cross-traffic alerts, 360 cameras. This van came with stock swivel seats from the factory. We'll swivel those in a minute to show you guys those as well, but really nice and comfortable up front. This is our 36-inch doorway galley. Lost Highway makes it for us custom with some specific items that we like. Right up front, we've got the drop-down table. This is perfect for making coffee in the morning, for setting up a blender, holding drinks, or anything else you might be doing. You could also cook out here. Got an outlet for an induction cooktop or for a blender, whatever you may need. You can charge from there as well. So this is one of my favorite spots in the van, is this hangout spot outside. Front of the Galley, we've got our DR85 fridge. This is a drawer style 85-liter refrigerator. Plenty of capacity in here for several days worth of food. Another little tray here for other items and a built-in freezer. This thing will hold an actual 7-pound bag of ice and keep that ice nice and frozen for your trip. Really a fantastic fridge, easy to access from outside and inside the van. Above that, we've got our utensil drawer. We actually got some stuff in here. Plenty of room for cutlery, utensils, junk drawer, scissors, glasses, whatever you need in this area. It's a fantastic little space. We've got 2 switches, one for the gray tank and one for the water pump. So this gray tank button will open up the electric valve on the gray tank and drain that 16 gallons at an appropriate location. And we've got the water pump switch here. This will turn on the water for the sink, for the indoor shower, and the rear shower as well. Both of these buttons will illuminate to let you know that they're on when they're in use. So continuing on with the Galley, we've got some power ports here. We've got a 12-volt outlet, so you could plug in a different charger adapter if you want there. We've got USB-A and USB-C on this location. We also have the 110 outlet here that is powered by the 3600 watt inverter. We also have USB-C on here as well, so some high-powered charging that location. Really easy to charge any of your devices. On the top of the Galley, we've got our aluminum powder-coated top. We've got a nice deep stainless steel sink, cutting board, fold down faucet in here. You can move this around. We've got hot and cold here at the faucet. Tucks away and gets out of the way when you don't need it anymore. So now you've got that nice big full work surface. This is our new standard offering and we're really happy with it. On the driver's side of the van, we got a couple features that were specific from this client that we added for him. We've got a reading light here that is white as well as red. And this guy is a nighttime astrophotographer. He does some amazing photos, so he wants to be able to maintain his nighttime eyesight. So we've got him this so he can sit here and work in this area with the red light, which is kind of cool. We've also given him another 110 outlet down here for charging his cameras and computer and stuff like that for doing editing afterwards. So both of these 2 things were add-ons for this client, but turned out really nice. Above that, we've got our standard MOLLE panel here for this area, so perfect for your first aid kit, flashlight, hooks for hats, bags, all that good stuff. And then we've got our upper cabinets. This client's already got his stuff in here, so we've got a 28-inch cabinet here and 2 52-inch cabinets here. Really solid. You can hang from these things. Nice bamboo doors. They look fantastic. And then over the over the Galley, we've got another 28-inch cabinet here. As I mentioned before, we pre-wire this for a microwave cabinet in case people want to change their mind. And it's funny, this client has had the van for a week and he's like, you know what, we do need a microwave. So we've got it wired up, it's ready to go. We've got the microwave cabinet ordered from Lost Highway. We'll have it here in early next week and we'll get this thing swapped out, but it's a super simple swap because we already got power run for it. This is the touchscreen console for the power kit. So we've got all of the information for our power system here. We've got a 10 kilowatt system, so we have 2 5-kilowatt batteries. Shows you your overall state of charge. We've got our water tank sensor. He's got 55% in his water. We've got all the inputs. So this shows the alternator, solar, and AC charging from shore power. You can turn that on and charge that. We also have a secondary solar input, and this client actually has some flexible solar panels that are easy for him to turn that on and get some additional solar when he's camped, if he likes. And then our output, we've got all your AC and DC controls, so our ceiling lights, porch light, driver scene lights, all that, Starlink, reading lights, everything is all on here. Really easy to control. There's a sweet iPhone or Android app that also works with this, so you can see and control all the same features right from your phone as well. And over here, we've got the controller for the S-Bar heater. This heater is mounted underneath the passenger seat. It pulls gasoline from the fuel tank to provide the heating source for this van. You can select the temperature that you'd like it at, how long you would like it to run for, turn it back on again. It's going to get this van nice and toasty warm. It'll run for 24 hours on less than a gallon of fuel. All right, so here I am in our 60-inch bench seat area. So this box that I'm sitting on is a 42-inch storage box. It's completely open, available for all kinds of storage in there. We've got our 3-inch cushions. We let our clients pick the color that they would like for their cushions. Got our Lagoon table mounted on here. This is one of my favorite spots to hang out, do a little remote work, open this up, easy to use as additional prep space for your Galley, easy to swing over this way, let people in the front 2 seats use this for a game of cards. Killer little spot in my opinion, so I really like these features. And then over there, next to that is our toilet. This is our wrap-on Trekker toilet. We build this into the Lost Highway toilet box. It's really the best toilet out there for van life. So it cuts off the bag after each use, so you just have one bag to dispose of after every time you use it. Super clean and hygienic, easy to manage. Nobody knows there's a toilet here. We go to these expos and shows and people are like, I don't see a toilet in here. Well, there it is, and that's the idea. You don't know it's there. Everything's got to do more than one job in these vans. So it's a nice bench seat and there's a hidden toilet in that space. Continuing on with air handling in this van, we've got a max fan up in this front location up here. 10-speed fan with the remote. You can drive with it open. You can drive, or you could have it open in the rain. Pulls air through these bunk windows or through this front half slider window really nicely for some ventilation. These things are awesome. A little bit farther back, we've got our Nomadic Cooling X2 AC unit. This is the 48-volt unit that pairs up perfectly with our power system. Easy to turn on and off from in bed, from the control panel there, or you can use the remote to turn it on and off that way. And then last but not least is our Scirocco fan. This little guy pulls down, you can pivot, you can point it wherever you want. It's got 3 different speeds, low, medium, and high. Pretty cool little fan in my opinion. Turns back off. Tuck it up out of the way when you're done. I use that thing at night all the time. It's really great just for some air movement and that white noise. So here's our queen size bed, 80 inches this direction, 60 inches this direction. I'm 6'3", I sleep here perfectly, no problem. My wife is 5'4", she's not 6'3", but she fits there as well. Super easy, nice, comfortable 5-inch memory foam mattress. And when you're ready for this thing to get out of the way, because you want to have access to the full van or you want to get access to the shower, our custom mattress just flips up, folds up and stores over here, and we've got our our Murphy bed panels. These things just flip up, hook up to some hooks up here on the L-track. We try to keep things simple and super easy to manage. You don't need a bunch of crazy stuff to get these things tucked up and out of the way. But here you are, full access to the back of the van. As I mentioned, this client had some flexible solar panels all ready to go. I'll show you where those can plug in a minute. But this gives you full access to your shower now. So we've got our Tetravan folding shower. This is like the most killer thing in my opinion. So we've got hot and cold water, mixer valve, our shower curtain hangs from the magnets to this frame all the way around, and then just hangs from hooks up here. So you can enter from this side, get in here, take a quick shower, nice hot water. It drains into the shower pan, which then drains into the gray tank under the van. No mess, no fuss. And what's great about this shower is this, it just folds up, disappears. Once again, you don't even know there's a shower in here. That's some of the complaints we get when I hear people walking by at the shows. Oh, there's no shower. Yes, there is. But that's what's great about it. You don't know, and it doesn't take up all that space all the time. Storage-wise in this van, we got some additional storage. This is the tall fender boxes. On the driver's side, upper half of this is fully open for storage. So he's got some camp chairs in here already, a bunch of his camp gear, flashlight, all that good stuff, but you can see how much room is actually in here. It's a ton of capacity. We've got a similar amount of storage on this side. It's not as easy to get to, but of course there is storage in this area, so you can still put stuff in there. I would put stuff that you don't need to get to every day, but super easy to use. Underneath that, we've got our access panel to the power system. So we've got our 2 5 kilowatt battery. So 5 kilowatts, 5 kilowatts, turns out to be about 800 amp hours. We've got the power hub in there with all the distribution, power inputs and outputs. And we also have a Viair 450p compressor in the back there that's wired into the power system, so you don't have to have the van running while you're pumping up your tires for your bike or for your SUP or for your vehicle tires. So really clean little setup in this area, ton of capacity in this van, and super functional with the compressor as well. So on the passenger side of the tall fender box, in the bottom half, this is our water system. There's a 24-gallon wheel well water pump, easy access to the pump and valves to winterize, drain the tank if you wanted to do that. This back panel is access to your fill, so this is where you fill up your water tank. We've got a hot and cold mixer valve here, as well as a shower head. So this guy pulls out, you got a 6-foot hose, turn this on, you got hot and cold water, easy to have a shower out the back if you like. Once again, when you're done with this, make sure you turn that off, drain the pressure out of the hose before you put it away. And then there's one more new little feature on the back here. we decided to add this nice little new molly panel on the back of this box. So it was looking a little naked, perfect spot here for hooks or for a first aid kit or some of your toiletries if you want to take a shower out here. So this is a new addition that's going to be coming standard on all these tall fender boxes going forward. All right, guys, that's it for the tour of this 2023 high roof mist blue transit trail. We think it turned out fantastic. Our client is super happy. We love how it came out. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like a van like this, please reach out. We got lines on chassis, we got build slots, and we're going to be moving to a new facility here soon with more space. That means more room for more vans. Hope to see you on the next video.